Hey family, Dad here. Hope you're having a great day. On this video, I just wanted to share a few thoughts on how to remove ageism when applying or interviewing for your next role. So I just turned 49, and as I approach 50 years old, I start thinking about when will be the next job loss. If it does happen, what will the job prospects look like when I'm 50 years old and beyond? And what can I do to reduce ageism risk? So I've been laid off 4 times, as I've shared on a previous video. I anticipate another layoff or 2 happening in my lifetime before I retire. And as I age, I keep asking myself, what can I do to minimize the ageism risk in my future job searches? I've come up with 4 ideas that can help reduce the risk in showing your age when applying for jobs. Let's go over them real quick. So the first one is, and I don't think this is a huge secret, I've always done this when I've applied for roles in the past, as I've been laid off 4 times, is to keep your resume no more than 2 pages max. I don't think employers care what you did or what your role was beyond the 2 pages of your resume. They really want to know what you've done lately. I've heard from recruiters who like 1-page resumes, and I've also heard from other recruiters that like 2-page resumes. At least in my age group, I kind of caution and err just to 2 pages. And I also believe keep your resume to the roles that you've had within the last 10 years. And I do this to minimize the risk of even being eliminated during the recruiting stages of a job. If you put stuff on your resume that's 10 years or older, the recruiters will know that you are an older individual. If you've had a role that was 10 plus years ago that is pertinent for the role that you're applying for, maybe just email or have that discussion with the recruiter. For majority of us, I think 2 pages are fine. The second thing is to remove the year that you graduated from college on your resume. It shouldn't matter what year you graduated. As long as you have your degree, that should be fine. If you put a year that starts with a 19, it again shows your age. That might minimize your chances of getting the role versus someone that graduated in the 2000s. Now, the third one that I've done is I've removed job experiences or roles that I've had that were more than 10 years ago from my social media sites, such as LinkedIn. I believe it's similar to the resume. Document roles that you've had within the last 10 years. Now, when you're applying for roles online, at least from my experience, most employers are asking you to provide your LinkedIn profile when you're applying for the job. I believe it shows more information on you than what you provided on your resume. Your LinkedIn profile may show your true age and experience, which may be a turnoff for employers. Now, for me, on my LinkedIn profile, I've removed my first 2 roles out of college. I haven't been asked about those roles in the last 5 years at all. Every interview that I've had in the last 5 years, they really truly focused on my most recent 10 years of my working career. And the last one is do a Google search of your name. Remove any sites that show your age. Now, I don't know if recruiters or HR do a Google search of you and your age may pop up. Does that impact you for being hired or being a candidate? I don't know, but it might be good to just minimize that risk. And it's pretty easy to remove your name from a Google search. I'll kind of put the steps below in the comments, but if anyone else has any other ideas as far as removing your name from Google searches, let me know. Comment on this video. And as I approach 50 years old, I know ageism exists. We don't live in a perfect world where harassment, ageism, racism, etc. doesn't happen. It happens. As far as the job search world, I need to minimize the risks. The current job market is not favorable to prospective and future job candidates. Let me know your thoughts. Any other ideas to minimize exposing your age when applying for roles? Would love to hear from you. Comment, like, subscribe. I would definitely appreciate it. So that's all I got. Stay safe, be happy, and be positive.